So the budget reconciliation bill started at $10 trillion. That was where the original framework started. And then Biden called for it to be $6 trillion. And then Bernie worked out all the details and came up with a floor number. That floor number is $3.5 trillion for the reconciliation bill. And, you know, the people we're having problems with right now, Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema. Joe Manchin came out today and said he wants something between $1.75 trillion and $1.95 trillion, somewhere in that ballpark. So, one, at least he's talking. Okay, let's just give him like the most basic credit for even talking, okay, because Sinema isn't talking. But the point of this is 3.5 trillion was the absolute floor. So now progressives in Congress know this, that one of them, Manchin, wants 3.5 trillion, and they should vote no. Shut the whole thing down. We're absolutely sick and tired of getting scraps. And remember, this is over a 10-year period. We spend almost $8 trillion over a 10-year period on our defense budget when we don't really even have any major enemies. And we can't provide healthcare expansion. We can't provide, basic things for us. But we can just have this bloated war budget with no, legit enemies. It's ridiculous. We're just death dealers at this point. So I think Manchin said he doesn't want the Medicare expansion, which would cover hearing, dental, and vision for the disabled and for senior citizens. Can you even believe that's even negotiable? This is the one thing I hate about our country so much. Like, things that you would never think would be negotiable are negotiable in this country. Whether seniors should have teeth or we should help the disabled with their hearing problems is debatable in the wealthiest nation in the world. If that doesn't outrage you, you're not paying attention, okay? Because it's an indictment on a nation when you see how they treat their most vulnerable people. And when you can't even take care of your most vulnerable people, that totally exposes the character of a nation. And Joe Manchin exposes his character here too. He also said he doesn't want tuition-free college. Because why would we want to educate people? Are you kidding me? It's too politically expedient for our horrible two-party system. It benefits from dumb people. They know that. And what else did he take out? He took out something else. I mean, like these things. Oh, there's no green energy initiatives. There's no climate change initiatives. So no climate change. No Medicare expansion, and what was the other one? Anyways, these things are totally not negotiable. But in this country, they're negotiable because we suck. We suck at taking care of our most vulnerable people. It just shows you who we are at our core. I hate to say it, but I'm not going to be delusional about it. Okay? Progressives need to say no. You just have to have a reckoning with these corrupt establishment Democrats, and you have to say no. We're not going to bow down to your corporate masters. All this is with Manchin and Sinema is these two traitors hashing out details with their corporate donors. That's all this is. making their corporate donors happy, not their constituents, the corporations and their bottom dollars. Okay? It's not about helping the vulnerable. It's not about helping students get free college. It's not about any of these things. How do we make already super wealthy people more wealthy? That's the question here. That's what's being debated. That's why this $10 trillion original budget plan has been hacked down to a fraction of it. We're just sick of the crumbs. We're sick of the crumbs. In the most powerful country in the history of the world, this shouldn't even be on the table for debate. Most Western nations offer college, tuition-free college to local community college. Every Western nation on the planet except us has universal health care for their people. Once again, these things are only debatable here. Okay? And in theory, it sounds good. Oh yeah, we should debate everything. Yeah, okay, debate is fine. But notice how ridiculous we look when every major country on the planet has healthcare for their people and we don't. And we're arguing whether seniors and the disabled should have proper vision care covered, dental care, and eyeglasses covered. We don't need to debate that. We already know, like, healthcare is a human right. We already know this. In every major Western country it is, except here. We live in hell. The wealthiest nation in the world. And we live in hell.